appreciate you hollering at me there, and you'll be on that old radio night video gate there, Roger.
Yeah, what's that shit on? Man, you want to get noise goes away. Hopefully you can hear me now. I say when you unmute, all that noise went away. Hopefully you can hear me. I want to let 35 to 21. It will go.
All right, take it easy, man. Them fellas down there in Missouri, they kind of rough tonight there. Them fellas down there in Missouri there. That's that gang down there, Werewolf bunch down there. The Werewolf gang. All right, then watch out. They won't bite though. Werewolf told me he don't bite. All right, this 21, Dirty Diaper. Waving, we go. My Walker says that he ain't got no teeth.
So what you got for old radio night?
Hang on, let me switch over to my old radio for old radio night.
Okay.
I mean, they'll fire up a little while. But, how to get out there and stuff. Alright, can you hear me there, Night Ranger?
Yeah, you definitely got a trebly audio on whatever that is.
That's a hand mic, stock hand mic. It's a crisp tag-along with an XL23 in it. What is like a suitcase with a radio inside of it with a handle on top. It's like one of the first like emergency radios or, radios you take with you there. And it's got a, leather-in type carrying case with the mic hook in the front and a latch where you can lock it. I don't know if you can, maybe you can, you can lock it. And it's got a speaker on each side there, inside, Roger.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen one of those on eBay. I think I have. Maybe some other similar type things. Well, I mean, it's loud enough. It's just, definitely bandwidth restricted. Lots of treble, no bottom end.
Yeah, 10-4. Well, it's kind of like that one you got over there sometimes, it's just stock hand mic. But it's actually, it came without a mic. And this is what is this? A robin. Came off of that other robin that I had last week on the old radio night. Now, when I plug it, if I don't have it plugged into the robin, the receive won't work. But it don't bother this radio here. Plug it into it either receives with it or without it. So I just took a chance and plugged it in.
Well, it's definitely working. But yeah, for old radio night, we'll forgive you for not having your usual bodacious audio. But for stock hand mic, that's pretty much what it sounds like. I mean, it's not distorted or anything. It's clear. No, I'm on my favorite realistic TRC-451 40-channel sideband mobile from about 1984, Radio Shack. My favorite vintage CB radio of all time. I have been playing on that new radio though. I thought about hooking it up tonight, but I've had that thing on sideband. I've been having lots of fun with it and going through the manual and figuring out what all the buttons do. And a lot of the buttons have multiple functions. Pushing in once for this, pushing in a second time for this, pushing in and hold it to get a third thing. So, been learning everything it'll do, but having lots of fun with it.
Yeah, well, you've been making good contacts with it.
Oh yeah, and of course the skip's been wide open, so I've been sitting there talking pretty much up and down the East Coast and halfway across the U.S. That's about the farthest I've heard with the sporadic e-skip. But yeah, between it and putting the L4B behind it, the Drake L4, I can pretty much sit there and talk over the whole pile up. I'm sure occasionally I've pissed one or two of them off, but they how they sound 38. Quit the crying and start the buying. It's real good. It's got the DSP auto notch in there, so like any little AM tones while you're on sideband, you got what's called a beat cancel, a BC button. It's like a Radio Shack DSP 40 built in, except it does it on the IF level. So you push that button and all those tones disappear. And it's got two separate settings. It also has an auto notch, which is kind of like the same thing, really. And it's got two different noise blankers. and of course a whole bunch of different things. And you can hook it up to your computer if you get what's called the I think it's the SDR Play pan adapter. You can hook a computer to your computer, and then you can do that waterfall like a Goat Rider does. You do have to buy that external pan adapter, but it'll do that waterfall display if you want to go to that route, and let you look at, not just what's on your frequency, but other, closely related channels or frequencies. And I mean, it does all kind of stuff. It's all kind of stuff. Oddly enough, though, it's got the built-in automatic antenna tuner. And the automatic antenna tuner on my Kenwood 450 and my Kenwood 850 is actually better. That's a 20-year-old radio, but the antenna tuner on that one's actually better. Tunes more antennas than the one on the 590, but that's my only complaint about it. But I do really like it. It's neat. Oddly, there was an error on some of the production runs where they have two fans inside, and there was apparently a production run where the fans were put in backwards, and so I had to open mine up to see if mine was one of them, but fortunately it wasn't.
Right. Now, does it have a ladder line connections on the back end, SO239?
No, there's no ladder line connections, but it's got two SO239s for two different coax, and then there's a third one that's in the form of an RCA jack for a receive-only antenna. So you can set it up for, switch between two different antennas, and then the RX only, if you got an antenna like a rotatable dipole for nulling out an interference signal, you can put that in the third one and then have it transmit on one antenna and receive on the other. And it'll do basically anything from about 300 kilohertz up to like 60 megahertz and everything in between. Yeah, if you'd had that back in the late to mid 1980s and 1990s, you could listen to all those cordless telephones.
10-4. My mom's earlier today. Let me get Crazy Man in there. Crazy Man, you talking on that RCI 2985?
Yes, sir, I am still talking on that Ranger radio when I got married to.
Oh, you love it there? Okay.
I want to be sure you know that I married this radio. That 92 never get this radio back again. I like it, but do a good job. Right now, there's a full fog and two decks on it.
Yeah, Roger. Well, look here, if you don't mind, could you holler at that 987 and see if he can tell us what he's on? Because he can't hear me on this radio here.
987, you got a copy on me? 987.
I do got a copy, Crazy Man.
Yeah, down for that 21. He can't hear you. I don't think you can hear him, or he can't hear you, or whatever. He's on that old Thomas radio. You want to know what kind of radio you got? I think he can hear you. You go ahead and tell him what you got, what you're talking on, and everything else to it.
I'll go back and listen to it when on the recording there, on the computer there when I get it uploaded. But yeah, this radio here doesn't. It's just a basic 23-channel mobile radio, probably one of the cheapest ones they had at the time, and it doesn't have any RF gain. It's got a squelch and a volume, and A&L on and off, CBPA, an internal and external speaker. It's got two speakers, one on each side of the box, like a little small suitcase that the radio is inside of, and it's called a Chris Tagalong. It's got an XL23 Chris mobile radio in it. The inside of it has all types of information on the lid. I'm going to open it up and get you the inside of it. Here, got a little read it. Let me see. I can certainly read that. Got it. Read it. Says, Tagalong. With your purchase of the Chris Tagalong, you have the ultimate in portability and security. When you leave your vehicle, your Tagalong, your trunk. Assembles and disassembles in seconds. Everything you need to operate your tag-along is enclosed inside of the case. In the case, you will find Exile 23 radio, an antenna, a microphone, 2 speakers, Exile 23 owner's manual, power cord with cigarette lighter plug, mounting bracket, FCC Form 505. I'm going to have to get that and copy that for Night Ranger. Evidently, he don't know about the Form 505 there. He's illegally using this radio. And then it's got the warranty card and then a bag of hardware for permanent installation. And then it has where you can, over here on the right, where you can write down who you are and your call sign and the state you're in and all that kind of stuff there. I'm going to try to turn it up where you can look inside of it and see what's in there. There's 2 speakers, CM on either side. There's the radio right there. All right. And let's see, that's about it. I'm going to put it back together and I'm going to be listening.
Oh, damn.
And just think, that was the 1970s version of the cell phone, and now we can do the exact same thing with a little tiny nothing on your hip.
Yeah, ain't that something?
Yep. Except now they can hack into it from Russia. They couldn't do that before.
Yeah, well, one thing I keep telling them there, they need to get off those cell phones and get back on the CB. The Russians can't do nothing with that except they had the Woodpecker, but other than that, that's about all they could do.
Yeah, that Russian Woodpecker was, it was all over the HF spectrum. And you would occasionally hear it on the CB band. Mostly you heard it down much lower, 10 megahertz in that area below, and you didn't hear it as much above 20 megahertz, but there were a few times I did hear it.
Oh yeah, I heard it. I've heard it over the years. It's been a long time though, but I did hear it. I think in the 80s and early 90s.
Yeah, I think they turned that off around 1990. That's when they got turned off. But man, what an antenna system! That thing, those lazy H antennas that I run on the horizontal, that's what that antenna was, but it was this gigantic array of like lazy H antennas. It was tremendous. It was like the size of a football field stood up. But that's what it was. It was basically in a very large array of lazy H antennas.
10-4. Yeah, I never really saw a picture of it. I'll have to put the Google on it.
Yeah, there's Duga 1, DUGA 1, Duga 2, Duga 3. I think the only one still standing maybe is Duga 3. That's the one that's near Chernobyl, and they basically abandoned it. They did abandon it when Chernobyl went into meltdown, that nuclear plant. But that's one hellacious antenna. That's like the biggest antenna array that's ever been built.
Yeah, I saw on TV there's still some old people living over there. They're still living over there near Chernobyl there. And they don't want to leave.
Well, yeah. But that's pretty. You can look up. There's some videos of some people going onto that transmitter site or what's left of it and showing the antennas. It was impressive. It was quite antenna. Man, you imagine that. I don't know if that thing tuned up on the CB band or not. It might not, but holy crap. Of course, the only problem with an antenna that big, at least, is that, I thought about building an array of that, and the gain is phenomenal. It is. But the problem is the beam width gets so narrow, it's basically like aiming a very narrow Q-beam flashlight at somebody at that point. You got tremendous gain, but only in a very narrow beam, and that becomes an issue,
Roger. I don't know what happened in 1940, the Eagle beak.
I haven't heard him tonight.
He said he'd been a little under the weather. Instead of 98.9 temperature, he was 99.
Hey, 21, There's this guy up on channel 38. I think the guy's a drug addict. He gets in there, and I'm being serious. He gets in there, and I mean, that guy is wired. Every time I hear him, he's like talking a million miles a minute, you know. He's wired on cocaine or drinking a case full of Red Bulls, or I think he's a drug addict. I really do. And it didn't take anything to set him off, and he starts yelling and screaming in the microphone. I mean, every time he gets in there, he's yelling and screaming at somebody, and even before he gets mad, he's already wide open. This guy's like pumping himself full of speed before he gets on the CB.
Wow. What is his location? You don't know?
I think he's in Missouri.
Wow.
I heard him arguing with somebody down in Texas, and that guy in Texas he's arguing with, that guy is kind of a jerk. He was arguing with him, and then he was yelling and screaming to somebody else tonight. And 2 or 3 weeks ago, he was on a Saturday, he was down there talking, and he was already wide open, you know, just listening to him talk, it didn't sound normal. He was so jacked up on something. And I went in there and made a comment to somebody else. I wasn't even talking to him, and then he went off on me, and I sat there and laughed. I mean, it was almost comical, but every time I've heard him, he's like that. That guy's a drug addict. He's got to be. He's hooked on something. He's drinking Red Bulls all day, or 5-hour energy drinks, or methamphetamines or something, but he's definitely on something. He's not normal. Something's not right with that guy. He's going to have a heart attack.
10-4-10. Well, what is his numbers or handle?
I don't know that I've ever heard him give it out. Every time I hear him, he's yelling in the microphone and fighting with somebody. I've only heard him one time when he wasn't fighting, and he was already going off about something, and all it took was one comment from me, and he went through the roof, and I wasn't even talking to him. If he's in there, it's not hard to pick him out. Just listen for somebody with a bunch of room echo that's yelling in the microphone and fighting, and that's him. But they say he's in Missouri.
10-4. Well, crazy man, you about ready to get back outside?
No, my nice and comfortable. Cool in here.
Getting all cool in there?
I'm chilling out over here now.
Man, Roger. Well, how are you copying Night Ranger?
I copy real good, loud and fast. I get a 9 on him overhead, modulate it all the way up to 100%.
Oh, good. Yeah, he's doing a real good job over here tonight.
Yeah, I'm just on the little, the realistic, like I said, TRC-451, old gray DNA Raider doing about 100, and of course the J-pole. So nothing great big. I like this Raider, though. It sounds good on sideband, so if I do want to key this one up on top of sideband, it's not scratchy like that Maverick. I got to put that bias circuit in that Maverick and get it from Class C to Class B. I just hadn't done it yet. I got all the parts.
Right.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, no, I ain't going to lose that, man. Nobody out there DX can hear this radio for some reason today.
Hey, tell him, hey, crazy man, tell him to get the guy to try to call us.
If I get the guy to try to call us, get him. So what? 207, the Mexican try to get me?
You say he was a Mexican?
No, he's out there, Detroit out there trying to get a hold of me. I told him I just shut on the peanut lodge and put him in and out.
Wonder what he's gonna do when he gets a hold of you.
I don't know. I was wondering about that.
Well, Donald Trump needs to go up there to Detroit and build a wall up there too then, Roger. For free?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Benson, we go up there and put a wall around them too.
That's
the county yet.
How about it up there in Michigan? That's 027, break. You can hear him there, 987. Yeah, I can hear him, but barely in there. But I can hear him. Right now, and that antenna you got on the ground, and I can't hear. I heard him a while ago. If you can hear him, tell him to say something where I can try to hear him. I will. Must can hear him on the cell phone. I think. 755 in the Show Me State, is that what you said? Alright, there's 755 in the Show Me State. Show me something there, break. That's 207 in Michigan, break. All around Michigan, Ross, New Jersey. All around Michigan, Ross. I just sent him a text message over there to give him a... He hasn't responded back yet, so he must be right back or something. I don't know what's going on. Might be making another cup of coffee or something by the time I text message. 410. Hey, Ross, go up there in New Jersey, break. Got a station in New Jersey, South Carolina 21, break. Alright, there you go. Well, hey, 987, I got a good copy on you on this radio here. Oh, yeah? Like what? Well, I mean, it probably sounds like about a 7-pounder. Dang, that ain't too shabby at all. Well, yeah, that sounded pretty good tonight, as long as you don't get all that echo and everything like crazy, man, and get all that echo in there, isn't that right, crazy man?
That's right, I can't stand the echo.
Well, that radio, I'm not that crazy about it. Never Michigan MacGyver. Never Michigan MacGyver, Tyler, that crazy, man. Hello, radio. Hey, 21, he's in there. He's in there right now. Yeah, I heard him. Hey, 207, crazy man maybe couldn't hear you, but I got you. I got you in there. 207, 21, dirty diaper, come on. Okay, there, 21. Yeah, 21. Yeah. Yeah, crazy man, he is out there. That's that 116. That's the 116. The crazy man. Yeah, that's how he does it there, Roger. Well, we're in South Carolina down here around, say, Somerville, Charleston area. He's about 6 or 7 miles from me. Let me stand by and holler at him there, 207. I think he said MacGyver. Okay, well, hey, make something where you can get back to him. All right, have a good one there, 207, 21, dirty diaper, we stand by.
What about 207? What about that 207? What about that 207? I got preamp on it. I heard you that time. That 207. 116. Crazy man was breaking. Well, my time must not be pointing that way. They'll be lazy back, one back towards the same dollar.
He's fading in and out.
Yeah, I noticed that while I was on my preamp. Looking my needle back and forth screen. 1 to 3. Just cop, figure where you been.
How about that?
Just got all for you, let you know the video going on.
my cell phone number if you would there, Roger.
Yeah, 410, I was still never figure out this brother. Well, probably even around the bend, crazy man, 21, he'll fire 29 more bills. About 14 hours, the egg about sitting on the side, as long as you don't sit in something else, you know what that is. Well, he's using that dirty dog to talk so crazy, that's what I'm doing. I know you're right, we're all of us in there. You got that night range out there, you got that 987 on the backside of John Tower, where you sometimes you can get out, sometimes you can't.
Night Ranger, where'd you go?
Oh, I was responding to somebody posting a message on the internet.
1529 is crying his eyes out, man, trying to get you.
Oh, I didn't hear that, but I had my headphones on. Oh yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I spoke too soon, some Skip came in there, but when the Skip's not in there, yeah, I can definitely hear you. Hey, 987. You know, that inverted V, I don't know whether it's my vertical J-pole or your inverted V or a combination of both, but when you're on sideband and I'm on that lazy H antenna and you're on your inverted V, I actually have a better signal on you on horizontal.
Break, 1, 2.
Bam, he just came in there, 21.
Come on there, Eagle B. 10-4. Are you on the flat side or ground plane? I'm on the ground plane. I don't have a flat side up right now. 10-4. Because I can't read those people that are coming back to you, and I'm on ground plane. Well, I say I can't read them. I can just barely hear them in the background. Roger, well, let me stand by and he'll holler at you. I hear 1940. We're just wondering what happened to you, and we got you on this old radio night recording. All right, and now I'm standing by.
1940, you got a copy on me?
Got 1940. I couldn't catch still number.
It's a crazy man. 1940,
because I'm showing over 9 pounds of ground noise, so only the locals would get to know me. I couldn't even hear Night Rider.
You better check your jumpers on that radio there, 1940. I had the same damn problem with what you got. I played 2 doggone jumpers and turned it right up. They didn't have no more static.
How about that 21? You got a copy? Yeah, I got you, White Dog. Hey, White Dog, do me a favor and holler at that Eagle Beak. And how about it 1940? You got a copy on WD? 10-4 WD, 10-4 WD. A lot of static in there, but I can copy you good. I chose. Just wanted to see if you could hear me. 10-4, I can hear you. No problem there. The only problem I'm hearing is I got so much ground noise around me for some reason that I can't hear people very far away from me.
Right,
Yeah, come on, old man.
thank you. I called your house and somebody picked it up and I'm going to right back up and I'll call you again. I'm going to fix the voicemail from the door off. That's how I go. I don't know who picked it up and hung it up. And then I went over there to 28th Hall, put you in 1940 there. I didn't get a hold of neither one of you. I said, well, as soon as they all come over here.
Yeah, it might have been one of the kids because me and the better half were out in the front yard cutting grass.
Oh, shoot. a problem like I had before. Two bad jumpers.
Yeah, man, you never know. It could be something real simple.
I had that same damn problem. I couldn't hear the half air 21 that time. Two bad jumpers. I went up there to Radio Shack, got me two brand new ones. I ain't getting nobody to make them. I went up and got brand new ones.
I hear you. Did I hear that red light out there? You're not much there, red light. Good to hear you out there. Haven't heard you in a while. Yeah, I'm just over here chilling, not doing much. Like I said, man, we're out in the front yard. I say we were out in the front yard, but the better half was running the lawnmower. Man, what's going on, man? You never can't tell where them conditions are coming from, brother. 211 and a horn, doesn't it? We got you out. Why are you getting us? It's over here. I'm losing you. 16 boys, brother. Station with a dog, wave it in.
I'm 987 trying I'll tell you that with the hand at you that right though.
Hey, how about it? 987? Come on, Max.
Hey, white dog, where it is? Hope you're doing good. Long time no talk to you, man. Hope everything's going good on your end, family and all.
Hey, 987, I know you're out there, but I'm having kind of a trouble time pulling you in.
Dice mucho secura familia.
Much love to your family. That's Spanish lingo there. 20 Spanish 21. I never learned that. Roger. Now, I was getting a little bit of Portuguese when my mother-in-law was alive. She would talk it every now and then. There was a few words I picked up. Yeah, I know all the bad ones there. Yeah, but isn't that the way it works?
Yeah, I know all the bad words too myself.
10-4, like, oh no, and stop it.
No, more like pendejo and caete.
Well, 1940, you doing okay over there?
Damn fool, I'm making it one day at a time. This heat's getting to me. I've been in the house most of the time for the last couple of days, but it's only because it's just so doggone hot outside, so I can't handle it.
Yeah. Did you get your temperature back down? I noticed that you had told me that it was like 0.8 degrees, 0.8, too high.
Damn fool. This morning was the first morning when I got up, it was where it should have been.
Yeah. A lot of times that's from ovulating.
I hope not. Actually, it's supposed to drop when you ovulate.
Okay, I didn't know. I didn't want to know too much about that. Hey, Crazy.
Hey, great dog.
Have you heard anything on the convoy lately?
Well, he's in the hospital. He was out of operation yesterday.
Yeah,
appreciate it. Anytime I get flowers, I appreciate it.
Take time to smell them, huh?
And four, you need to smell the roses.
I got a 5-6 over here. Hear what he said there? No, maybe not. He said you're 5-6 over there on the back of John's Island there, Roger.
Damn four. Now I'm looking at my meter and my background noise is in the red, but I can't hear anybody.
Right. Where's your transformer at in relation to your antenna? Up on the pole.
It's, my antenna's above the transformer and probably 20 feet away from it. I got it above it because of that, and it really hasn't been a problem, but all day long today, on just about any channel I went on, the ground noise was awful on my end.
Yeah, a lot of times those fellas go get them a ladder and they get them a big old thing of sheet of aluminum foil and cover up that transformer. No, I'm just kidding, don't do that.
He's 21.
Yeah.
I can't even go on channel 15. It's something, it almost sounds like somebody's jamming it.
Oh no, let me check. Well, I know on one of my radios on 13, it's always been that way. It goes all the time, and if someone's on there, it's like they're on frequency. Let me go listen.
Okay, well,
About it, 21.
I couldn't hear anything, white dog.
yeah, it's probably a transformer in my neighborhood.
Right. I tell you what I found. A lot of home security systems are operating on the CB band now. They're jamming it.
Yeah, I say it's real bad on 15, and if you go one down or one up, it's you can still hear it.
Where you trying to wave at there? Come on. Who's that trying to wave? Come on. Man, that dirty diaper over there's got some modulation kicking out like no other. That's the name of the game, man. All glass, right? Oh yeah, all glass. Old stuff, man. Old stuff, man. 40 years old. Older Night Ranger. That's old. Get him in there, see? Oh yeah, that's old.
About it, 21. on eBay, but I'm supposed to get it Monday.
Oh, good. What kind?
It's a Brown and Mark 4 tube.
Mark 4.
10-4.
Two-piece receiver and transmitter, two-piece.
10-4 with speakers. It indicated that the ground wire to the speakers had to be disconnected to ship. But it's a 23 channel and it's supposed to be a couple of extra crystals with it. But I don't know what frequency they are.
Yeah, well, I don't mean to disagree with you, but the Mark 4 is a 40 channel unless it was the very first one, and they were set back and modified, but the Mark 3 and below, the Mark 2, Mark 3, they're 23 channels, but the Mark 4 was that one with the digital readout 40 channel there. I don't know it's just a, well, what does it look like?
Well, I'm looking at a picture of it, and it's got the speakers on top, bunch of knobs. I haven't gotten it yet, so I'm supposed to get it Monday, and then I'd be able to tell you a little bit more about how it looks. But like I said, I bought it by accident. It was one of these things on eBay where it said, you had it up there for a high price, about a best offer. So I gave him a real low offer, not thinking he'd take it, and he took it.
10-4, is it just one unit?
You gotta be close to each other. It looks like it's two.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure out that you said the speakers was up on top of it, because the Mark 4 to 3, they've got one speaker, and it's on a receiver. The transmitter don't have one.
Careful, well I said the speaker's on top of it. The way it's textured, it can either spread out, or the way I'm looking at it right now, it shows, looks like two things stacked on top and one main unit at the bottom.
Oh, maybe you got some other stuff that went with it too. I don't know. You may have got some extra equipment there. What kind of mic has it got? Does that come with a mic?
No, didn't come with a mic. But I got a tough mic. I don't think that'll be a problem.
10-4, the other thing you're going to need that 2-pin plug.
Stand by. 10-4. Well, once I get it, and I can get somebody that knows a little bit about it to look at it, then I can go from there. I'm not that mechanically inclined. I can pick up a screwdriver and destroy something in a second.
Yeah, well, I'm going to tell you, that isn't a plug-and-play radio. You kind of got to be into it. It's kind of like a Model T Ford, you know, so... Anyway, well, if you ever decide to get rid of them, keep me in mind. I've been looking for a Mark 4. I got Mark 3s, but I never did, get the Mark 4. I eventually probably will. I just hadn't wanted to mess with it right at the time, but I'll do it one day. But, I'm going to have to shut this recording down. I got 52 minutes on here, and they're going to kill me. So I'll be right back with y'all. I enjoyed y'all a little radio night there. This 21, and we're going to be cutting it off and be right back. You go ahead and do your thing over there. More than old antique radio anyway, 21. Oh, you don't know antique radio now? Yes, I got it all hooked up, got it going. It sure sounds good. I'm for it, appreciate it. I got it straight now. That's that courier. Yeah, I put that 40 sound up the road of broadband with the old horn. Are you on the flat side or what? No, I'm on the regular antenna. Oh, okay, good. Well, it's doing a good job for you. Yeah, 410, I thought that radio was bad, so go ahead and talk on this antique, but we got an old man out there can't hear me. Yeah, that other one's let's move on. Pretty hot in here.
I'm in the water. Top Gun, read the mail.
Yeah, careful. There's somebody out there reading the mail. Let me stand by. Who's got that keyed up on me? Who's that reading the mail? Come on.
That'd be Top Gun in the Bahamas. Top Gun, right?
Top Gun in the Bahamas. Sounding good in South Kakalaki. Dirty Diaper 21 and that crazy man 116. Good to hear you out there, Roger.
Roger, 116. I think that's what you said. The car was sounding good in the Bahamas, man. Nice sounding audio coming in my radio room, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I'm Dirty Diaper 21. That's my friend there, a crazy man 116. All right, there, hey, Top Gun in the Bahamas. Let me stand by, bud. I'm probably want to get you. I got you on this video gate. Check it out on YouTube. Dirty Diaper 21. We standing by.
Roger, have a good one. 391 Bahamas.
South Carolina, we tried.
How about Top Gun? How about Top Gun 76? Charleston, South Carolina. We're trying. Hey, Top Gun, they all keying up at one time there, Roger. Where'd you go, Top Gun? There you go. There's weaving back and forth. 1940, you hear me better over here on this old antique radio? Damn, he's going too.
Come back if you were talking to me.
Yep, 1940, ain't it?
And four. I just didn't catch it.
Yeah, you couldn't hear me on my 2985 Ranger radio. I thought I'd get on this antique radio over here. 40 channel up a lower side, man. I figured you might hear me on this one.
Well, like I was telling 21 a while ago, I got a golden eagle that I'm supposed to get Monday, but I'm not exactly sure what I'm getting when I get it, because I bought it by mistake.
I hear you. I know you couldn't hear me on the other radio I got on this antique radio. Well, you can hear me better there, what's that? I give up. What now, what you do? Say what? Why? So what you doing? Watching TV? Yeah, I'm watching back in the hills. That 278. It's back in the old days. Oh, so you're watching some of your relatives? Yeah, back in the North Pole. I hear you. The one out there was nothing. They only got a broad cabin up on doggone big brown stick. Two-story house they got built. They finished it. They're living in it though. I wonder if 1940 got a hearing aid in the deal or not. He might not have to turn up. Well, he did say he's got a lot of ground noise tonight. I ain't got nothing over here. I don't hear no static or nothing on my radio. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of ground noise, but who knows? That could be anything. Yeah, that's right. You read it so high and be weeded? Say what? I say you just weed eater on your yard yet? No, man. No, the backyard looks like a jungle. So I gotta come over there one early morning. Yeah, I don't think so. You know me, I don't get up early morning. I put my own dang on gas my weed eater. Stay in the bed. Yeah, out in the yard, sitting in the shade. That wind's coming between both details on mobile horn and stuff pretty good. Now, when that wind quit, all that. I came in the house.
Yeah, we had a pretty good breeze over here around 7 o'clock.
I know it. I thought it was rain coming this way or something that's blowing so down on both stations, I'll tell you. Yeah, I got two radios over here, both of them hooked up. The only thing I have to take cord, I got to back up and put back in the old one. Right now I'm on the old one.
Yeah, I haven't hooked anything up lately. I still running the same old crap I always run.
So try this now because I ain't talked on it in a long time.
21 still in here? Guess not. Must have run back in the house for something.